Welcome to Monday, January 13th. You're listening to the Day Weather Podcast. Well, it's a little deja vu when it comes to the weather pattern for this week ahead. It's really not going to be that much different than the past week. We continue to see a very energetic, very moist jet stream coming from the Pacific Northwest, bringing systems through about every 2 days through the northern and central Rockies. This has been a very productive pattern to bring occasional snow to the mountains of Colorado, Wyoming, Idaho, and Utah, and Montana. Boy, if you're a skier, this is just one of these nearly ideal patterns. You don't get big dumps of snow in the mountains, but you get frequent dumps of snow that are moderate in nature. So we're looking at the snow to staying fresh on the mountain slopes. It's that nice champagne-type powder snow that you get. So skiing conditions across Colorado and Wyoming are going to be fantastic. The Jackson Hole ski area has picked up several feet of snow in the last 10 days, and there's more coming. So if you're a skier or a snowmobiler or you're watching snowpack conditions, well, this is the pattern for you. What's good about this pattern is you get snow in the mountains, so you're building up your water for later on. But at the same time, no one down low is going to get anything really heavy. Yes, there will be snow showers at times on the plains, especially for folks living near the mountains and across western and southwestern Wyoming, closer to the Pacific moisture. But east of the Continental Divide, you're just not going to get much in the way of snow to come over the mountains because these systems are small and fast movers. They're not slowing down and reforming on the plains to give you upslope. Temperature-wise, it'll be a little chilly at times, although temperatures aren't going to be all that far from average. Some days even a little bit above normal, as the coldest air will stay locked up to the north and east of us. So this week's weather, very similar to last week. Occasional mountain snow, a few snow showers on the plains. Yes, I'm afraid to say we're going to have windy periods. This will be especially true along I-80 and I-25. Winds are going to be gusty at times. You need to plan on that. Although I don't think the wind may be as bad as it was last week at times, but still noticeable. We're going to see a lot of winter weather evolving in the Midwest, the Great Lakes, and the Northeast United States. It does look like a transition is taking place where there's going to be a lot of the worst winter weather staying east of us. It looks like what has been most of the stormy, coldest weather of the winter in the western United States shifting to the central and eastern United States in the next week to 10 days. That means we're going to have winter weather, but nothing too bad. The worst of the winter weather stays off to our east and north, at least here for the next week to 10 days. Very much a typical middle January weather pattern coming our way. We've mentioned this in earlier podcasts, but in Wyoming, western Nebraska, and eastern Colorado, January does not tend to bring a lot of snow. Yes, we have episodes of snow, but January tends to be one of the drier months on the plains, and that's how, at least another week to 10 days, that's how it's going to go. Later this month into early February, it's probably our turn for the real cold, stormy winter weather to start to make a comeback. In the meantime, vanilla-flavored, average January weather coming our way. But it's a great weather pattern if you're a skier. Thanks for listening to the Day Weather Podcast. Talk to you on Tuesday.